what's up YouTube? It's Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. It is Death Metal Tape Tuesday. Got through the M's last week and some other letters, but I know that we stopped at the M's. Gonna do the N's and the P's today. I think that's it. Yeah. And then one R. So I recently just sold off a lot of tapes. I'm sure if you follow my Instagram, you saw a lot of stuff that I had on vinyl or a couple duplicates of. So, but that's okay because I have a bunch of other new tapes coming in this week, next week, following week. Several pre-orders that are going to be shipped out soon. So the series should be going on for a little while longer. But we're nearing towards the end. There's 2 stacks right there that I still need to show off. But for the most part, we've gotten through all of the shelves over there. So, all right, let's get started. Starting with the N, surprisingly, actually, no, I'm sorry. Starting with an H that I missed. So for some reason, I didn't show this off a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why. It might not have been on the shelf, or it might have been over my tape deck because I had been listening to it. And that is the Hot Graves compilation, Days Before Plague. This was released on Noxious Ruin a couple of weeks ago, months ago, I think 2 Bandcamp Fridays ago. I don't remember. I know I showed this off in a collection update, but it's a nice little like folded box, cardstock box, and opens up and has these amazing graphics on it. Just incredible quality. Really cool collector's item. And the other side is the Hot Graves, and then the songs that are on there. So yeah, Noxious Ruin puts out awesome tape releases. There's an Anatomia one that's coming up soon that I'm excited about. Looks like it's going to be in a special box, like a tomb box of some sort. And then here's the tape. So really nice, cool tape. Hot Graves is a fantastic band from Florida. If you have not heard them yet, check them out. And I think these actually still might be available. I don't know if it's on their Bandcamp, but I know some distros still have them. So check this out. It's really, really good. And again, I don't know why I didn't show this off before. But yeah, there's the Hand Rot and then Noxious Ruin. The camera's not focusing, sorry. All right, now we'll get started with the ends. First thing is first. Barbaric Brutality put this out not that long ago. Nerve Exposure with Baptized in Carnage. Really good brutal death metal album. I actually haven't listened to this for a while, so I'm probably going to put this in the tape deck this week. Really nice silver pro printed tape, and then the logo's on the other side. Yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. Barbaric Brutality is a newer label, and they've been putting out some fantastic stuff this year, so definitely head over there and check out. I think for the most part a lot of their stuff is already sold out, but this is really good. One of the few releases that I've been able to get from them this year. Like I said, they sell it quick. There's been a couple that I haven't been able to get, but good stuff. I admittedly don't know a whole lot about this band, so unfortunately I can't talk too much to it. I need to do a little bit more research into their catalog and see what else they have out there, but I know that this is good, so check this out if you have not heard it yet. Another one is a Life After Death release, which is pretty much like 90% of my tapes. This just got this, and I showed this in a collection update a couple, like either last week or the week before. It is Necrotic Cave, not to be confused with Necrotic Grave. This is their EP, Screams from the Tomb. This is Russian death thrash. It is really good, really good. I feel like this is one of the more underrated releases that Life After Death has been putting out lately. More people need to listen to this. It is so good. I really love this tape, and I've listened to it a lot since I've gotten it a couple weeks ago. And I don't know if they're sold out or not, but obviously I will always link the Bandcamp for people to go ahead and take a listen. So really good stuff. Life After Death is one of my favorite labels at the moment. I've been pumping out a lot of money towards that label and the distro too, so they're really, really good. I think this is their 46th release, so they've been pumping out a lot of good stuff these last couple of years. All right, now to the P's. Like I said, this used to be a longer list, but I recently just unloaded a lot of tapes within the last couple weeks. So thank you to the people that bought from me. I am going through my vinyl next because for a while when I first started collecting vinyl, I was collecting color variants of albums that I loved, and that got stupid expensive, so I have a lot of duplicates back there that I just don't need. So I'll probably put those up on Instagram in the stories. I don't ever make a post. So if anybody is interested in picking up some vinyl, let me know. I will just follow me on Instagram. Eventually it'll be up there if I ever get around to pulling out what I want to sell. And I will not do flipping prices. Like, it'll always either be under retail or reasonable, or work with whoever. Anyway, all right, first up is the Pestilent Death with their Pure Vaticination, I think that's how you say that, promo for them this year. So this is a promo for their new album that's going to be coming up soon. This is a Rotted Life release that just came out not that long ago. Really, really good songs on here. It has a incantation cover for Profanation. I can't ever say that word either, so if I said that wrong, just ignore me. And then there's one other song that they put out, so really good. I don't typically buy promos, but I really wanted to throw money at the band and support them because I really like the stuff that they've been putting out lately. And this is really, really good, so good stuff. And I think these are still floating around too, so if you're interested, definitely check that out. Next up is another Rotted Life release, and this is Pustilence with The Birth of the Beginning Before the Inception of the End. I think this is either an EP or demo. I can't remember. So it comes in this really nice slipcase, as you can see, which is always a nice touch. And then that's the album cover. Really nice yellow pro printed tape. And this is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So somebody actually asked me the other day, they just messaged me on Instagram saying they watched my favorite EPs and demos of 2021 and asked why this wasn't on there. So technically this actually came out in 2020. It came out last year. I'm not sure the time frame. It might have been towards the end of the year. But it finally got pressed on tape and released through Rotted Life. So that's why. So technically it's a 2020 release, but the pressing went out this year on Rotted Life. So I was kind of being strict with the releases and that it was actually a released year of 2021. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite EPs / demos. I think it's considered an EP that I've added to my collection lately, and I've been telling so many people to get this and listen to it because it is really good. And I believe these guys are from Australia. I'm probably totally wrong, so don't take my word for that. I completely messed up where a band Cerberus was from in my video yesterday. They're actually from the US, they're not from Russia. But yeah, this is Pustilence. Really, really good stuff. So next is another just incredible. I've talked about this several times already. I know people are probably getting sick of hearing about this, but I actually had to think about this too, because if this had released actually released in 2021, I think the tape and stuff like that didn't get released until this year, but this technically came out last year. This would be my number one demo / EP right now. I probably listen to this more than anything that I have in my tape collection right now. Just phenomenal. It's just everything I love about death metal. It's only 3 songs, so I wish it was more, but hopefully more music will come someday. But you know, for right now, I'll enjoy it, and that is Perilaxe Occlusion. Sorry, spit in my throat. Perilaxe Occlusion with their Exponential Decay on Gurgling Gore. So yeah, I mean, I absolutely love this. I pretty much have turned into like a Perilaxe Occlusion fangirl, which is just fine by me. I'm fine to admit that. Really nice tape aesthetics, as always, from Gurgling Gore. Again, this is incredible. I still listen to this quite a bit. Death Bias Alpha is probably one of my favorite songs at the moment. Just, it's amazing. There's a YouTube video of this playthrough, so I will also link that in the description. It's great. And I also have their patch back there. I don't collect patches, but this came with my pre-order back when this was released. So naturally it went up on the wall along with some other stuff that I have been slowly collecting. So anyway, if you have not listened to this yet, please do so. I think there's still some floating around. I know the CDs are still available. I know the vinyl's available on Blood Harvest. And I think the tapes are floating around some distros somewhere. But honestly, if you're having a hard time finding it, just message them on Instagram and they'll try and help you out and figure out where it went to. Also, try Hell's Headbangers too, because I know that Gurgling Gore, he sends some of the releases there. I recently just learned that from Warflurch. So yeah, just incredible. I know that they're gonna be releasing some of their like demos and other stuff that's been out for a while. They're just putting it into a physical format. At least that was the last I heard. I immediately don't know when that's coming or what, but really, really, really good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I will talk this to death. I'll try to get so many people to listen to this. I know I've gotten a couple people to buy it after I've shown this off, or I've talked about it, or I've shared it on Instagram, which is amazing to hear. So again, another phenomenal Gurgling Gore release. Again, one of my favorite labels. At this point, just anything they release, I'm just throwing my money at it because I know I always end up loving it. So it's always fun. I love collecting tapes like that, like especially the Gurgling Gore tapes have just been really fun to collect this year. And Rotted Life and Frozen Screams and all these little labels. It's been a fun new hobby that's expensive, but it's still fun. All right, so next up is not technically death metal, but I you know, whatever, I threw it in here. This is Pantera's Far Beyond Driven. This was a gift from a friend that was involved with the trade. I think this is like maybe a second or third press. I don't know if it's actually a first press. Still sounds fine, still plays great. One of my favorite Pantera albums, which isn't really saying much because I pretty much love all their albums. It's one of my all-time favorite bands, and I recently just started acquiring their vinyl because I don't have anything on vinyl, which is shocking. So I have a couple coming in the mail. I do have all of their stuff on CD and stuff, but I just want to get it on vinyl. So again, not really death metal, but I figured I would just show it off anyway. I know I showed it off in another video a while back too. All right, next up is two more favorite of my tapes that I listen to quite a bit. I'll start with this one first. This is Horrific Manifestations. It is a split between Phobophilic and Sedimentum. Amazing stuff. Yeah, this is just a really good split. I know this is sold out. I know it's hard to find. So if you're lucky to get one, grab it. Blood Harvest may still have some tapes. And some people kind of shy away from buying from Blood Harvest in the US because it's all the way across the world and they're afraid the shipping is going to be insane. It's going to take forever. But I will tell you this. I ordered this specific one through Blood Harvest a while ago and I got it like 2 weeks later and the shipping was completely reasonable. I think from Sweden to the US it's not insane. I've ordered a lot of stuff from Blood Harvest the last couple of years. So this is obviously another Rotted Life release as well. So but these also went to Blood Harvest. They released like a 7-inch and like all these different variants. So really, really good split. This split immediately put Sedimentum on the map for me. And I became a fan after I heard this. And then Phobophilic, just both really good death metal bands. I'm excited for them to release full lengths, hopefully soon. I don't really know like the time frames or if they're in the works or anything like that. But really good, and it's this nice tape aesthetic of the clear with the logos. So awesome, awesome tape. The next one is the other Phobophilic EP. It is called Undimensioned Identities. Sorry, I've been having trouble time talking today. I don't know what's up with that, but again, another amazing EP. This is the Hostile Records version. I got this directly through the band on their Bandcamp a while back. So, and then these are just long gone now. Hostile Records is, obviously you guys know, not in the US. And unfortunately their shipping is incredibly expensive to the US. Otherwise, I would order way more from them. And I love Mooks. He's such a fun guy to talk to on Instagram. So, but at least I know I got a release by them again. And again, this is just incredible. Phobophilic is just so good. So I'm hoping more music comes out soon. Maybe, hopefully, if not this year, hopefully beginning of next year. So really nice tape, by the way. Really nice quality J card. I know I said that about another couple of tapes that I have from them. I like the old school stickers on tapes. The pro printed tapes are obviously nice and stuff, but the old school stickers are just, yeah, I mean, they just are very nostalgic to me. I used to buy so many tapes that were like that. I think for a while that's pretty much all you could buy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm blabbing. And then finally, I just showed this off in another video. This is the new Ruin tape that came out on Barbaric Brutality. This is volume 2 of the Plague Transmission. I was not able to get volume 1, but if I can find it somewhere, I'll pick it up. Really good, really good death metal. If you're not familiar with Ruin, please take a listen. Just all around fun band. They pump out so much stuff. I actually just bought the Ruin and Absconder split from Goat Throne, not directly through Goat Throne. It was from another distro that I just saw they had it when I was buying other CDs, and I was like, well, I wouldn't mind having this, and so I just bought it. So that's still available, so definitely go check that out. That's really good. Absconder's another really awesome band. So good stuff. Barbaric Brutality, again, check them out if you have not yet. I know I've showed off quite a few of their releases in these videos. So that's all that I have for today. Hopefully collection update sometime this week. I'm slowly trickling in some new stuff this week. And then as always on Saturday, what I'm listening to. And that's all that I have. So thank you guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. And once again, thank you so much for all your support. That's not all I have. One more thing. The 4-way split that I did a review on Instagram a couple of days ago with Coagulate, Blood Spore, Gutvoid, and Soul Devourment. It is currently up for pre-order. Go over to Rotted Life and Blood Harvest and Sewer Rot Records if you either want a tape on Sewer Rot, a vinyl for the US is Rotted Life. They have a really cool splatter color variant in black, and then for European people over there on the other side of the country, Blood Harvest has it up, same color variants. I think there's a CD eventually coming. I don't know who's putting that out yet. I haven't seen any details around that, but yeah, all those pre-orders are up now. So go over there, buy it. I know it's pretty limited quantities in terms of the vinyl. I'm not sure about the tapes. And if you follow me on Instagram, in the stories, all the links and all that stuff are in there. So, and I'll link it in the description below too. Thank you guys, and once again, have a great Tuesday.